Good morning everyone. It's Dawn from the Good Soap. I was just crouched down then because Ruby was next to me and it looked really cute, and then as soon as I get the camera on she moves away. Can anyone see me? Anyone there? Maybe I'm a couple of minutes early. Anyway, I just wanted to say good morning. Happy, what day is it? Thursday. Happy Thursday. So I'm going to show you the workshop today as promised. I wish my arm was a little bit longer so that this could be further away from me, but it's not, unfortunately. Righty-ho, so let's get started and we'll see if anyone joins. Oh, there she is. There's the boss, can you see her? She always scoots away. So this is our garden workshop where we make all of the products. It's only an adapted shed, but my dad insulated it all for us and put proper flooring down and what have you, so it's very functional for what we need. So I tried to keep this bit at the side here nice and planted up as well, so it looks nice, and there's lots of things for the bees. So let's go into the workshop. So here we are. I don't know why I'm walking so slowly. So this is the workshop where we make all of the products, and Gemma makes wraps all of the parcels in here. So it's only a small little shed workshop, but it really does the trick for us. I'm not sure if I can rotate this. Let me have a go. Like I say, I'm not used to these lives. Ah, there we are. So this is the space where Gemma wraps all of the parcels. So she's got all of her labels and stickers in there. There's some orders that she's got to do later. We've got a nice pile of orders for her to do later. Her little laptop there. View into the garden. So it's a very pleasant place to be. And then she's got all of her boxes down here. So obviously she puts the soaps into the boxes. But before she does that, she has to get the soaps off the shelves. Now these shelves look a little bit empty, but that's because we've got new batches waiting to come down that are on the curing shelves. So Gemma will be loading them up before later before wrapping the parcels. So these are all our individual batches of soaps. So Gemma will be putting all of those into, well, not all of them, but putting them into parcels later. Salt soaps go in tubs because they cry if they are in the atmosphere, which is interesting. The salt's reactive. Scrubs up there, rope for the soap on a rope, suspended soap tub. So that's Gemma's area. Now Michelle's area, and my area actually, is over here. Fire blanket. We've never had a fire in here, thank goodness, but we've got to have one for health and safety. Ooh, and we've got a first aid kit over here as well. So Michelle makes all of the soaps in here. She is so organised when she does it. She melts her oils on her little heater here, and then once she's made them, obviously she pours them into moulds. We use these silicone moulds. They're brilliant for going in the washing machine, and we use them hundreds and hundreds of times, and then eventually they do split and we have to replace. They're the ones we make the blocks in, obviously. I've got a block of soap actually that I'm going to be cutting later. That's a one-off batch of soap that I've made for a lady who had a batch certified with her old soap maker, then her soap maker retired. So I make that, cut that, send that for her. There's the wall planner, and all it has on it generally is our days off, which are few and far between. So when Michelle's made all of the soaps, they go, I'm sure you've seen lots of pictures of these racks before and videos. They go on there and that gets full up. So let's have a look over here. What have we got on here? We've got all of our cleansers, which I make all the cleansers, I make all the skincare. And then we have our gloves, which Michelle needs to use, obviously, well, we use for hygiene and for safety purposes. Michelle's lovely safety goggles there. And then here we have, what's here? Shea butter. Oh, if you could smell that now, honestly, it smells absolutely beautiful. So let's cover that up. And in here we have cocoa butter, and if you could smell that, it smells just like a chocolate bar. absolutely stunning. Cover that up. So that's those bits and bobs. Now in here, in this cupboard, we have all of our ingredients in there that me and Michelle both use. In here we've got moulds and utensils. So they're busy cupboards. And we have got a beautiful view from outside as well, as you can see, to outside, not from outside. And then these are the shelves where Jem will reach and grab to put into your parcels. We've got the moisturiser bars on the top shelf there. We've got all the tinned balms there. There we are. And then we've got the lemongrass ones. They don't fit on the top shelves, the limited edition ones. Goat milk, I know for a fact all of these have sold. They're in the parcels, going into the parcels this afternoon. We've got chocolate swirl. I need to sleeve a batch of those, and oat milk. And then we've got our deodorants down here, and then we've got our lip balms down here. And then this side here we have the stuffing that Gemma uses to pack your parcels. She's got her little Royal Mail sacks down there. We've got our ingredient and product information files down there. So that is the tour of our lovely little workshop. The most important thing is my cup of tea. That's always the most important thing. I've always got tea next to me. So let's go into the garden. So obviously it's a lovely place to work. This step here, this big slate slab, came from my Nine and Tides pantry. Well, that's not a wet patch, that's a bit of soil. I think the ants are throwing up the soil. So that's nice. This old bench is from Nine and Tides garden as well. Everywhere needs a good wood stain. You know what it's like as this time of year comes, all the wood needs staining. Need to sort out the garden furniture over there. This is where I made the live yesterday. This gorgeous little private area down here, which I poshly call the lower deck. And that's upper deck that I've just showed you. And then of course I showed you this yesterday, my rose bushes. And then we've got a brick shed down there, which is where the washing machine, the dishwasher, the tumble dryer are. So all of the pots that we use for work get washed in there. So let's flip again. Hello again. Right, let's go back into the workshop. I don't think anyone's joined me today, but that doesn't matter. I don't mind. Maybe I'm early. No, I don't think I'm early. But there we are. It doesn't matter, because I'll be able to share this video anyway with you. So thank you very much if you've watched the video. It's nice to know that there are people out there that love the good soap as much as we do. 8 years on, and we still have customers that have been with us right from the very beginning, and we're so grateful for that. And it's always lovely as well to pick up all you new customers along the way as well. So I'm going to go off now that you've had your talk, and I'm going to do some work. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm going to make some products, I think, but I've not listed what I'm going to do yet. Have a lovely day, everybody, whatever time of day you watch this. Bye bye.